It's not good news for Australian students, but I have to tell some realities what's actually going on because Australian students are not getting PR by surplus numbers, and their PR taking procedure becoming tight, difficult day by day. Excessive refusals of 485 visas are being observed. Excessive refusal or even student visa application have been observed, and PR applications, the students are very less numbers who are reaching final destination up to PR, and even in their PR processing their refusal rates are too much. Remember the students' entry to PR through 485 subclass visa. But data of Australian immigration is telling that 485 visa frequency historically have decreased number of applicant were successful in 485. This is the visa which switch students to the PR, and then 485 visa requirements are very tight, like Canadian immigration after students. They are also not entertaining maximum students looking. They want just some students who get 485 subclass, and they want just some numbers of the students who gets the PR, looking that capping of the students starting in 4 steps, which immigration current data is telling that capping on student visa refusals, huge fees are being charged. Currently embassy fees are too much, university fees are also too much. You have to deposit fee to the universities in advance, and refusals, fees are not refunded to the students, and students are being refused with expenses. Their expenses are also being consumed a lot, especially for Asian countries. So first capping of Australian students start these days right exactly at their primary visa application. Next capping they started when they apply their bridging visa, after bridging visa 485 subclass. I will refer 485 subclass exactly synergistic to PGWP of Canada. Both countries are running parallel. When you will compare immigration systems of different countries, you will find some similarities. And synergism or similarities I found between Australian immigration and Canadian immigration at the point when the student finished the degree. Both countries want that when Australian student finish the degree, he go back to home country. Canada also want you finish the degree, now go back to home country. Question is why? Reason is only one. They think we had earned money, because as I told you, that is almost 5 times more fee than Australian and Canadian citizens in universities and college. And also student used banking sector in depositing his own personal expenses as well. So there is a lot of financial benefit countries earned. But when they had finished degree, they think now currently, not in the past. Now this is a new thinking in the minds of Australian and Canadian immigration system. Now they are useless human being. We should send them back. At some level they are right, because some students only using their visa for work, they did not properly studied, and they are without skills and they are useless. That's why Canada asked students to reapply for work permit if you want to work in Canada, and you have to justify by your degree, by your skills, by your job offer, and very long list of requirement including English testing system, due to which a lot of students are filtered off. Australia also making very tight situation for similar type of the visa 485 subclass postgraduate visa. And Australia also think that maximum number of the students are useless for us, and if we keep giving extension through 485 straightforward, they will be eligible for PR. And according to Australian immigration, if they will get PR, if they are useless immigrant, they will be burden on Australia throughout the life. Therefore, Australia is not planning to give maximum PR, want to decrease PR. So 3 times capping started at 3 level. First, they want to refuse application. As I told you, fees are very high and students suffering fee loss as well when he got strange type of refusal, sometimes very genuine refusal by very good immigration officers, technical refusal. Students are make happy and satisfied that this reason, due to logical reason, I am not eligible for visa, and he is satisfied that I deserve that refusal. But such refusal which Australia was giving in the last days, that your country political situation tells us that you are living in an unstable political country, therefore we are refusing your visa. Such refusal definitely pricks the mind of the students, that why this country and giving application of the students, why Australian embassies are taking applications, and why fees are being charged if they are thinking this country is not eligible for student visa. This is also a biggest question. Another angle of capping of immigration PR on the student raised when new government, similar government selected once again, and they are sure that Australian citizens wanted capping on immigrants, and they did, and they win. Because now all governments are thinking about their elections, next elections. 99% reasons of selection as a prime minister or selection of the government in the world, not in Australia, being done by topic immigration. US started, now European countries, the leader who will talk much about illegal immigrants, who will talk much about capping on immigrant, he will be eligible to win election. And the person who will favor immigrant, even he wants, but when he will favor, he will lose. That's why Australian government is also thinking that we must have some stuff to face Australian citizen, and we will tell that we are the people, we allowed only useful students in getting PR. We'll keep updating you all immigration news updated and with analysis. Thank you very much.